भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमः ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिन् इति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna. I welcome all these little wonderful children for today's session, special session on the occasion of Guru Purnima. Because today is Guru Purnima, let's try to understand the importance of a teacher in life. And also, let's try to learn a few lessons from some natural teachers who are always around us. Children, today I'm going to speak from the 11th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. Srimad Bhagavatam has how many cantos? 12 cantos. And all these 12 cantos of Bhagavatam are compared to different limbs of Krishna's body. Okay, Bhagavatam is our great teacher. And let's uh, begin with understanding how Srimad Bhagavatam is non-different from Krishna. As we know, Krishnam Vande Jagat Gurum. Krishna is the greatest teacher of the entire universe. And Krishna takes the form of a book called Srimad Bhagavatam, and that Bhagavatam becomes our great teacher. And also, we are also celebrating uh, Sanatana Goswami's anniversary. So, Sanatana Goswami once glorified Srimad Bhagavatam in this way. Very beautiful. Madeka bandho mat sangin madguro manmahadhana mannistharaka madbhagya madananda namostute. Madeka bandho. Children, there will be a quiz at the end. You keep taking notes and we'll ask some questions. Madeka bandho means Srimad Bhagavatam is my only friend, relative. Mat Sangin, Srimad Bhagavatam is my only companion. Mat Guru, Srimad Bhagavatam is my only teacher. Number 4. Man Mahadhana, Srimad Bhagavatam is my greatest wealth. Madeka bandho mat sangin, madguru man mahadhana, man nistaraka. Nistaraka means one who delivers or one who helps. So Srimad Bhagavatam is my only helper or deliverer. Man nistaraka. Mad bhagya. Srimad Bhagavatam is my only good fortune. Great fortune. Mad ananda namostute. Srimad Bhagavatam is the cause of greatest happiness to me. In 7 ways, Sanatan Goswami glorifies Srimad Bhagavatam. So, on this auspicious occasion of Guru Purnima, let us try to learn a few lessons from the 11th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. There are 12 cantos in Srimad Bhagavatam. As I said some time back, different cantos of Bhagavatam represent different limbs of Krishna's body. I think we will do that. We will learn that. पादौ यदीयौ प्रथमद्वितीयौ तृतीयतुर्यौ कथितौ यदूरु नाभिस्तथा पञ्चम एव षष्ठो भुजान्तरं दोर्युगलं तथान्यौ कण्ठस्थो राजन्नवमो यदीयो मुखारविन्दं दशमः प्रफुल्लम् एकादशो यस्य ललाटपट्टं शिरोऽपि तु द्वादश एव भाति. The meaning of the shloka is, there are 12 cantos in Srimad Bhagavatam, and the first two cantos represent Krishna's two divine, beautiful lotus feet. Got it, children? First two cantos represent Krishna's lotus feet. Then the third and fourth cantos of Srimad Bhagavatam represent Krishna's thighs. And the fifth canto of Srimad Bhagavatam represents Krishna's navel. Then the sixth canto of Bhagavatam is like Krishna's chest. And the seventh and eighth cantos of Bhagavatam are like Krishna's arms. Okay. And the ninth canto of Srimad Bhagavatam is like Krishna's throat. And the most enchanting 10th canto of Bhagavatam is like Krishna's beautiful face. Because 10th canto of Bhagavatam describes the beautiful pastimes of Lord Krishna, and that 10th canto is compared to Krishna's beautiful face. And the 11th canto is like Krishna's forehead, and the 12th canto is like Krishna's head. You got it, children? I spoke only once. I'll not repeat because we have to learn lessons from other gurus also. But I hope you have written. Shall we do a quick revision here? Yes, Kirti, tell me. The first two cantos of Bhagavatam represent what? We are not able to hear you. Speak little loudly, Kirti.
Krishna's lotus feet.
Krishna's lotus feet. Okay. Next, Krishiva. The third and fourth cantos represent Krishna's.
Krishna's thighs.
Very good. Gaurangi. Fifth canto.
Navel.
Oh, very good. Sixth canto. Vatika. Sorry, Vivikta. Sixth canto of Srimad Bhagavatam represents which limb of Krishna's body? Vivikta. Unmute yourself. Yeah.
Chest.
Chest. Correct. You're right. Then seventh and eighth cantos, Vrinda and Vishakha.
Arms.
Seventh and eighth canto are Krishna's arms. Then ninth canto, who will answer? Ninth canto Bhagavatam represents which limb of Krishna's body? Vrinda, where are you? Screens are moving too fast here. Vrinda,
His throat.
throat, correct. And the most beautiful 10th canto Bhagavatam represents which limb of Krishna's body? Children, I will unmute only those kids who keep their videos on. Okay? I have my policy clear. Vidyashri Sahu. The 10th canto is
Krishna's face.
Krishna's face. The 11th canto, Divya Krishna.
Krishna's forehead.
12th canto, last canto, Agastya. Where is Agastya? 12th canto, yes, speak. Agastya.
Head.
Very good. So, children, in the last 3-4 minutes, you have taken darshan of Krishna's entire body from lotus feet to head. So, by just remembering the 12 cantos of Srimad Bhagavatam, you have taken darshan of Krishna. If you read Krishna's beautiful pastimes as described in the Srimad Bhagavatam, it's as good as taking Krishna's darshan. So, today, on this occasion uh, of Guru Purnima, we are going to discuss from a beautiful episode in the 11th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam called 24 Gurus. I'm not sure whether I'll be able to complete 24 Gurus in our 1 hour session, but as many Gurus as possible. So in the 11th canto of Bhagavatam, there's an episode that inspires all of us to take lessons from different Gurus which are around us. These are the nature. So gurus are present in the nature. The material nature around us presents so many gurus, and it teaches lot of lessons. So what are different elements in the nature? Basically earth, water, fire, air, ether. Earth teaches us so many lessons. Therefore earth is our guru. Water teaches us so many lessons. Water is our guru. Then sky is our guru. Stars are our guru. Moon is guru. Sun is a guru. Trees are gurus. Mountains are gurus. So all these wonderful natural phenomena also teach so many lessons to all of us, right? So let's learn some lessons. I am going to show some slides. Is it visible, children? Teachers in nature. Fine. First guru. Let's see who comes first. The first guru in the nature. Mountains. What lesson can we learn from a mountain, children? Mountain stands so tall, very strong. Sometimes there is heavy rain, and mountain takes all the rain on itself. And when it is raining, when there is a storm or very heavy rain, all of us run inside our homes, right? We won't be able to stand in the rain. Even if you like rain, how many of you like to play in the rain? Huh? You like to play in the rain sometimes? Okay. How many of you catch cold or fever after playing in the rain? Most of you. So, yes, moderate enjoyment is okay, but like too much of getting drenched in rain is not good for health. So, but mountain, does anyone hold an umbrella above a mountain? When there's rain, you wear a raincoat, children. When there's rain, you take an umbrella or you go under a shelter. But mountain doesn't have a home to give shelter. Nobody holds an umbrella above the mountain. Nobody gives a raincoat to the mountain. Mountain has to be drenched in this heavy rain, storm, thunderbolts, etc. But still, will the mountain be destroyed because of the rain? No. When it rains, all the dirt on the mountain is washed away. When it rains, this brown mountain becomes green mountain. You know that? Green mountain. So because of too much rain during monsoon, there is all the plants and trees and grasses on the mountain grow very lush green. This mountain becomes beautiful in rain. Mountain becomes very clean in rain. Similarly, children, in our life there are so many setbacks, so many difficulties, so many problems. What problems do you have at this age? Uh, you are very small. You may not have so many problems in life, but maybe some problems could be maybe some tough assignment in the school, or you have to prepare for an exam or some assignment or give a presentation. These are some silly challenges. Maybe sometimes your health may get spoiled. These are some small difficulties. Looks like Dikshita wants to share some difficulties that she's experiencing in her tender age. Yes?
Sir,
Uh,
in school we should study, and in math in our school they'll give so many problems, sir.
my God, so many problems in
Yes,
mathematics.
sir. And in exams they give tough questions.
Uh, okay, sorry. I feel very sorry for you. Even I went through all that and came to this stage, what to do. But all these tough problems in mathematics or in your academics, in your school, will only make you strong. Unless you solve tough problems, how can you learn? How can you pass in your exams? How can you get a job or a career or a certificate or a degree? So, all these difficulties that we are experiencing in life as kids or adults, they will make us strong. Just like all the rain that is experienced by this mountain is making the mountain very clean and green and very beautiful. You see this mountain? Because of rain only, mountain is very, very beautiful, right? So if there is no rain on the mountain at all, the mountain looks so dirty. Nobody goes on the mountain with a scrubber, with a mop, with a broom and starts cleaning the mountain, right? Have you ever seen somebody doing some maha cleaning of the mountain? Nobody does a maha cleaning of the mountain, but only rains clean the mountain. Uh, and if there is no rain at all, then the mountain looks very dry. All the trees will become very dry. Uh, but when there is rain, the mountain looks very beautiful. It is nicely decorated with so many waterfalls, also, isn't it? Similarly, whether you're a child or an adult, you will have to experience so many difficulties in life, right? Small problems or big problems. Some problems we have to experience, but experiencing those problems will make us more mature, will make us more strong in life. So, the mountain is a guru that teaches us this important lesson: stand strong in difficulties. Children, I will ask you at the end, what lesson did you learn from the mountain? Okay. Mountain teaches us to stand strong amidst so many difficulties in life. So we should not feel discouraged. We should not feel disappointed. We should not feel demotivated. Whenever there are some difficulties, you should be very steady in these difficulties. Mountains stand tall and steady even when there are storms, hailstones, and rain. Similarly, we should stay strong and calm when life becomes very challenging. We should be firm, fearless, and steady. And how will we get that strength to be fearless and steady? Can anyone say? Children, how can you stay strong and steady even amidst difficulties? What's your thought? Mm, yes, Vidyashri, what makes us stand strong amidst difficulties?
Sir,
Yes,
Bhagavad Gita.
Krishna's grace. Vaishnavi says Krishna's grace. Anything else, Vidya?
The Bhagavad Gita by reading.
By reading Bhagavad Gita. Very good. Next, Vrinda Vishakha.
Prabhuji, if you think of Krishna, then Krishna will also support you.
We should think of Krishna. We should read Bhagavad Gita to stand strong. So Krishna is all merciful. If we regularly pray to Krishna, we chant the holy names of Krishna, then we will invoke Krishna's grace. By Krishna's grace, all difficulties will be eradicated. Yes, Anmol?
Determination.
Determination, correct. Gaurangi?
Prabhuji, having association of strong devotees.
Association of strong devotees will make you strong. Excellent, excellent. So shall we go to the next Guru? We learn only one lesson from Guru. Otherwise, we can learn 100 lessons from one mountain only, and next 1 hour will pass in this. But we will try to learn lessons from as many gurus as possible. Mountain is one Guru. Second Guru is a flower. What does flower teach us? Flower looks so beautiful, very soft, very colorful, very fragrant. So, what does a flower do in our life? Flower spreads beauty, flower spreads joy. As soon as you see a bunch of flowers or a flower bouquet, your eyes will experience so much of joy in the beauty of the flower, and your mind also calms down. So that's how flowers, being very tender and very soft, very colorful and very fragrant, will only spread joy everywhere. So, children, we should also be like flowers. Flowers bloom with colors and fragrance and make the world so beautiful. If we adopt this nature of this flower, we can also become very soft hearted. We can brighten the world around us with a smile, with kindness, with good behavior. We can spread joy. Just like flower spreads joy everywhere, we should also spread joy everywhere. Sometimes when you see a ghastly scene, you become very agitated. Your mind becomes very fearful and scared. But when you see a very tender flower, a lotus or a lily or a rose or a shavanti, you become very calm and peaceful, right? So, just as a flower is very calm and peaceful and spreads joy, we should also cultivate that demeanor. We should also cultivate that mood to be soft, to spread joy, to be happy, to make others happy. We should be like flowers. So in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami describes Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu like this. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is as soft as a rose. Of course, sometimes he can be as hard as a thunderbolt also, but generally speaking, he is very soft like rose. So devotees are very soft and gentle in their demeanor. Sometimes if it is required, you may have to be strict, but generally we should be very gentle, soft, and smiling, and we should spread joy. We should not spread negativity around us. Just like flower spreads positivity, we should also spread positivity. So next Guru, third Guru, rivers. So what can we learn from a river? River flows towards the ocean. Do you know this? The nature of a river is to always flow towards the ocean. And on the way of the river may encounter so many cities, so many villages, so many mountains and hills and forests, and so many obstacles are there in the movement of a river. But the river doesn't turn back. River doesn't give up. Keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. We should always learn to move forward in our life and not take a back step. Of course, when there is a danger, we have to take a back step. But all the obstacles and difficulties in life should not discourage us, should not demotivate us. We should, just like rivers keep flowing, no matter what obstacles they face, we should never give up. Even when the things are very tough and hard and difficult, we should keep trying and moving forward with hope, with energy, with the determination. Keep flowing like a river. Just like Kunti Maharani in the first canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, she offered a beautiful prayer. My dear Krishna, let my mind flow towards you. Let my mind always think about you, just like a river flows towards the ocean. Here Kunti Maharani compared her mind to a river and Krishna to the ocean. Would you like to recite a shloka, children? If you like to recite a shloka, you should raise your hand. Tejaswini, you can recite this shloka. This is prayer from Kunti Maharani. Tvayimenanya Vishaya.
So can you tell us again?
Tvayimenanya Vishaya.
Tavyimenanya Vishaya
Matir Madhupate Sakrit.
Matir Madhupate Sakarat
Ratim Udvahata Daddha.
Ratim Advata Adha
Gange Vogham Udanvati.
Gangeum Agham Adim
Udanvati.
Udanvati
Okay, next, Krishiva. You recite, you don't need me.
Taimenanya Vishaya Matir Madhupate Sakrit Ratimuddvahata Dadda Gange Vaugam Udanvati.
Very good. Kirti.
त्वयिमेनन्यविषया मतिर्मधुपते सकृत् रतिम् उद्वहता दद्धा गङ्गेवोघम् उदन्वति.
Jai. Kirti, you can sing in your classical music style. For those who don't know, Kirti is a great musician. She sings classical music. Anyways, the meaning of this shloka is Kunti Maharani says, Tvayi me ananya vishaya. Oh my dear Lord Krishna, let my mind not think of anything else. Ananya vishaya means other things which are not connected to the Lord. Matir madhupate sakrut. Let my mind not think of any useless topics. Let my mind think only about you. And just like rivers flow towards the ocean, Gangeva Ghumadanvati, just like Ganga river flows towards the ocean, let my mind also flow towards you always. Let my mind always think of you. That's the lesson here. So, children, the lesson that the rivers teach us is that we should keep moving forward even though there are some difficulties in life. And we should think of Krishna, although there are so many distractions and allurements and disturbances in this world, we should try our best to think about Krishna. Okay? We have learned some lessons from three gurus. Remember that? Shall we revise now only instead of waiting till the end? Tell me, children, what lesson did we learn from a mountain? Dhanya from Richmond. Dhanya, what lesson can we learn from a mountain?
A mountain always stands tall even in the rain and in storms. It always
Hmm.
stands tall without shelter.
So, what lesson can we learn? What should we do? Seeing this
We
nature of mountain.
should always stay strong, Prabhuji. We should
Yes. We should
stand
not
tall.
feel disappointed or discouraged or demotivated by the difficulties in life. We should stand strong. Then Veda, what lesson did we learn from the flowers?
We should spread positivity like a flower.
Yes, we should spread joy and positivity and give happiness to others. Just by seeing us, people should not feel scared. People should not feel intimidated. People should feel happy. Oh, he's like a flower, so soft. Then the third lesson is from river. What lesson did we learn from river? Medhasvi.
Rivers always never give up. They keep moving forward.
Keep moving forward. Very good. And you can keep moving forward by thinking of Krishna. Now, fourth guru. Let's go to the fourth guru, children. Sun. What can sun teach us? Sun rises every day in the morning, early morning, and he sets in the evening. Next day again he gets up, right? So sun teaches us consistency. Sun teaches us to be very steady and enthusiastic every day. We should never feel discouraged or demotivated. We should always be consistent in our efforts. We should have a discipline, proper discipline. Children, sun has been rising and setting every single day since your birth, isn't it? Since time immemorial, but at least since your birth, you have been watching the sun. Every day he's rising, right? What if the sun takes a break one day? Of course, in monsoon, you may not be able to see the sun because of certain seasons, but sun is rising. Although you may not be able to see, depending on where you sit, but sun is rising. If one day sun takes a break, or I need one, now all of you are in summer vacation, at least some of you are in summer vacation. If sun says, let me have a summer vacation, 3 months I will not rise only. What will happen to this world, children? Yeah, Krishiva, what will happen if sun doesn't rise for a few days?
We cannot see only Prabhuji. We cannot eat or do some work also.
We can't do anything because sunlight is required. And even the other luminaries like stars and others, they even derive light and heat from the sun. So sun is the source of all light in this world. Yes, Gaurangi is enthusiastic to say something about the sun.
Please.
Say that again.
Sun doesn't rise, then we will freeze.
Okay. Somehow you're not audible, but it's okay. So when sun doesn't rise, we will not be able to do any work. Although our eyes are very powerful, you don't have glasses, they're able to see so nicely. Still, if there is no sun, you can't see. If there is no sun, if there is no moon, if there is no electricity, if there is no stars, you can't see anything, although your eyes are completely functional. So eyes are not independent in seeing anything, children. Please understand this. Very important point. Now there is a mouse here. It's a laptop mouse, right? Only I may have perfect vision. I may be able to see this mouse clearly. But if sun is not there, moon is not there, light is not there, if electricity is not there, we won't be able to see this, isn't it? So our eyes, although they are perfectly functional, they are not independent in seeing anything. They are dependent on the sun, dependent on the moon to see something. So we need to understand that if sun doesn't rise, then we won't be able to see anything. So sun is teaching us to be very disciplined, very consistent. Every day he rises without fail. We should be very consistent like the sun, very enthusiastic. You rise every day in the morning without fail, uh, with enthusiasm. Sometimes I know some children, they say, today is Sunday. We don't have to go to school. I'll get up at 9 a.m., 8:30 a.m. or 10 a.m., right? Do you do like that, children? When should we get up? What's the ideal time to get up? Tell me. What is the ideal time to wake up every day in the morning? Krishna? Let's ask Krishna. Bahiti.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Uh,
At
yes.
Brahma
In
At
Brahma Muhurat.
Brahma
Brahma Muhurat. Okay. Yes, Gopika. What's the right time to get up according to you? Ideal wake up time.
On 6 o'clock.
Oh, 6 o'clock you should get up. Okay, fine. So somebody says 3 a.m. Oh my God, 3 a.m. Somebody says 4 a.m. I can see chat in the chat box. I can see. So children, just try this one small tip. You should every day have a competition with the sun. Can you have a competition with the sun every day? Try once. And you should every day win the competition. Means you should get up before the sun gets up. You should rise from your bed before the sun rises. Will you try this, children? What's the benefit of waking up before the sunrise? Tell me. Brahmamurti is a technical word, but I just gave a simple formula. Rise before the sun rises. So, what is the benefit of rising so early in the morning? Can anyone say? Who has not spoken so far? There are many. Gauranga? Yes, Gauranga. Gauranga, unmute yourself. Maybe the parents can help him.
Yes, I to do Mangalarti.
Oh, the benefit of getting up early in the morning is you can attend Mangalarti. Very good. Okay, anything else? Any other benefit? Renu? We can't hear you, Renu. You're trying to speak, but we can't hear you.
You can chant japa in that time.
You can chant japa in the time. How many rounds you chant, Renu, every day?
10.
10 rounds. My God, what's your age? How old are
10.
you? Oh, you are 10 years old, therefore you're chanting 10 rounds. You don't have to wait.
Yes,
You don't
Prabhuji.
have to wait next 6 years to come to 16 rounds. Because you're very fast, you can come to 16 rounds very fast. Okay. Any other benefits? Anmol, what are the benefits of rising early in the morning?
It keeps our body healthy and
Hmm.
mind very sharp.
Very good. Excellent. Children, it is said that before to get up early in the morning, you should learn to sleep early in the night. If you sleep late in the night, morning you won't be able to get up early. As simple as that. And what is the benefit of sleeping early in the night? Your body becomes very healthy and you can rest very well. It is said that 9 p.m. to 12 p.m., that 3 hours of rest is equivalent to 6 hours of rest. That's the right time to sleep. But sometimes people sleep at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 a.m. unnecessarily. If there's some important thing to do, of course, you can definitely wake up a little late. But if there's nothing planned there, better sleep early. So 9 p.m. to 12 midnight. So those 3 hours are like, if you sleep in these 3 hours, it's as good as sleeping for 6 hours. Mhm. So you should not miss that slot as much as humanly possible. Then your body is sufficiently rested. But after sunrise, even if you sleep also, your body doesn't get that rejuvenation, doesn't get that sufficient strength. Therefore, you should learn to sleep early and wake up early. Just like sun is consistently rising every day in the morning with enthusiasm, similarly, we should also learn the art of being very consistent and being very enthusiastic, especially to rise every day. The sun rises every morning without missing a single day. The sun is teaching us to be regular, responsible, consistent, and enthusiastic in all our daily duties. Right? So be consistent, be enthusiastic. So shall we go to the next guru? So we have learned from the fourth guru, sun. Then fifth guru. We are not covering this in an order, so we will just try as much as possible. The moon. What does moon teach us? Sun gives light and moon also gives light. But what is the difference between sun and moon in giving light? Yes, can anyone say? Divya Krishna, you have any thoughts?
The sun gives light when the day in the day, and moon gives light even in the darkness where the entire atmosphere and everything is dark. But then also moon shines.
Okay, correct. But what is the difference between sun and moon in terms of giving light? Both are giving light. What's the difference in the flavor of their lights? Uh, who will answer? Mm, same kids are raising. Yeah, Vrinda. Vrinda from UK. Yeah.
Uh, the the sun shines hotly and the moon shines cool.
Correct. Sun's light is very hot and moon's light is very cool. Okay, some more differences from another Vrinda. Mm.
It's okay, sir. The sun has its own light, but the moon gets the light from the sun.
Very good. You know so many things about sun and moon. Very good. Thank you. So, moon reflects sun's light that all of us know, but moon also teaches us an important lesson. That is, uh, in the darkness of the night, moon is giving shine because when sun is not there, the absence of sun is called uh, night. And during that night time, in the absence of sun, the moon, who receives some light from the sun, is trying to give us some light. So the moon is lighting up the night sky. It shows us that even during dark times and difficult times, we can shine brightly if there is hope within us. Right? So now just compare the darkness of the night with the dark phase of our life. Night is very dark. Similarly, sometimes in the life also we may experience some difficulties, some health problems or some financial problems or some, you may not have financial problems, you may have some other academic problems. So at the time we may feel little discouraged or demotivated. The phase, those days look very dark. So even in those dark phases of life, we should be hopeful. And having that hope is like being like the moon. So even in the dark phases of life, shine gently like the moon. Learn the art of shining gently. Learn the art of not losing hope, even in the darkness of night, right? So now let's learn another lesson from another guru. This is tree. What is the lesson given by trees? Trees give us so many lessons. Just from trees alone, we can learn at least 10 lessons or more than that also. A tree is completely selfless. The tree's entire life is meant for the welfare of others. When it is raining outside, you go and stand under a tree. You may not be completely protected from the rain, but at least the tree's branches and the big crown of the tree will protect you a little bit. When it is very hot outside because of summer heat, you go and stand under a tree. The tree will give you cool shade. When it's very cold, then the tree's wood will keep us very warm, isn't it? So tree is tolerating all this summer heat and winter cold and the monsoon heavy rains, but giving us warmth, giving us coolness, giving us so many services. Even if you throw a stone at the tree will only give you leaves and flowers and fruits. The tree doesn't protest. The tree doesn't retaliate. The tree doesn't take revenge. Oh, this man is trying to cut me down, but still let me benefit the tree, benefit this man by giving him firewood. Sometimes people may throw stones at the tree, but the tree responds back with fruits. So one should not underestimate the importance of a tree. If there is no necessity, one should not cut a tree, one should not harm a tree. So tree is extremely selfless. Tree only knows how to give, not to take. Even if you don't supply water to the tree doesn't retaliate. The tree doesn't ask for it. Tree is completely selfless. Of course, we may not be able to imitate the nature of the trees completely, but still, we should try to live for others also. Definitely, you work for your own welfare, no doubt, but you should also extend yourself to help others. This is the lesson we can learn from the trees. Selflessly try to help others and don't be selfish. Try to support others as much as humanly possible. Uh, and let's recite a shloka. Who will recite the shloka? Anyone who hasn't raised hand before? Children, keep yourself on mute, please. Yes, Avani. Avani and Vaidehi. You can recite. एतावज्जन्म साफल्यम्
एतावज्जन्म साफल्यं
देहिनाम् इह देहिषु
देहिनामिह देहिषु
प्राणैरर्थैर्धिया वाचा
प्राणैरर्थैर्धिया वाचा
श्रेय आचरणं सदा.
श्रेय आचरणं सदा.
One more recitation. एतावज्जन्म साफल्यम्. Yes, Dhatri. Unmute yourself. एतावज्जन्म साफल्यम्
एतावज्जन्म साफल्यं
देहिनाम् इह देहिषु
देहिनामिह देहिषु
प्राणैरर्थैर्धिया वाचा
प्राणैरर्थैर्धिया वाचा
श्रेय आचरणं सदा.
श्रेय आचरणं सदा.
You know who spoke this shloka? Lord Krishna personally spoke this shloka to his Gopa boyfriends, cowhead boyfriends. He was showing them the trees of Vrindavan and telling them, see, these trees are so glorious. These trees are giving us flowers and fruits and leaves and firewood and shade and whatnot. So many things. We are dependent on these trees so much. This is the best way of living life for the welfare of others. So Krishna says, Etava Janma Safalyam. This is how you need to make your life very successful, right? And meaningful. Safalyam means very fruitful. How? Pranair, by dedicating your prana, means life for others' service. Arthair, artha means money. You should utilize your money, your wealth also to help others. Dhiya means intelligence. You should use your intelligence also to solve others' problems. Many people use their intelligence to solve their own problems, but you should also give some ideas and give some intelligence to others also to solve their problems. Vacha means words. You should utilize your words also to serve others. Pranair, arthair, dhiya, vacha. Prana means life, artha means money, dhiya means intelligence, vacha means words. You should use all these four things for what? Shreya acharanam sada, for the welfare of other living entities. That's what teaches. That's what trees are teaching us. In short, trees are teaching us the lesson of selflessness. Selflessly extend yourself to help others, to support others. Don't live for your own self. Try to help others also. So, what are the four things that Krishna highlighted here that we need to dedicate for the service of others? Anyone remembers? Four things that we discussed so far. Prana, Artha, Dhiya, Vacha. Who will answer this? Yes, Kirti.
Life, wealth, intelligence, and words.
Excellent. Yes, we need to dedicate all this for the service of others. Okay, children, give me some examples. I'm only speaking till now. Can you give me some examples of people who used whatever they have for the service of others? Give me some examples. Yeah, Dhatri. Dhatri means earth. Earth also utilizes her resources for others' welfare. Yeah, Dhatri.
Hare Krishna, sir.
Hmm.
Uh, many years before, like when Britishers were in our country, many freedom fighters gave their everything and also sacrificed their life to for others people.
Yes, yes. Very good example. Excellent. Next, Anvika, you have any examples of personalities who worked for others' welfare? Okay. Next, Krishiva. You are not unmuting, Anvika. Anyways, Krishiva.
Prabhuji, Yudhishthira.
Yudhishthir Maharaj. Okay. How did he help others? What
He
service?
used to he used to help all the people who used to come in his kingdom.
Oh, really? Yes, thank you very much. Anyone else? Shay. Yeah, what's your name? Shay Bose. Shai.
Krishna Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhu.
Srila Prabhupada?
Srila Prabhupada, very good example.
He made
Excellent.
ISKCON.
Ah,
He made Bhagavad Gita,
yes,
Bhagavatam.
yes. Thank you. Thank you so much for that.
Thank you
Anyone
very much.
else? Let's have more example of selfless people. More examples. Vaishnavi Patil.
So you have completed your education from IISc, but still you are helping people like us to get Krishna consciousness and all of
Oh
that.
my God. Thank you. I don't think I'm qualified for this, but I will try to make your words true one day.
Yes, sir.
Any kids here? There are some children here also. Yes, Sudevi, give me an example of one selfless devotee. Anyway, any of three of you. They're thinking. Okay. Online kids are more active. Yes, Dhanya?
Prabhuji, Ranti Deva.
Rantidev, very good example. So Rantidev was very hungry. He fasted for 48 days, not one day. Not he didn't even take Ekadashi dosa also. During his 40 fasting of 48 days, he didn't take even Ekadashi prasadam or fruits or milk also. But when he was about to break fast, so many people came. We are hungry, we are hungry, we are thirsty. He distributed everything and he did not keep even water for himself. Right? You don't have to imitate Rantidev. You don't have to show such a great example of selflessness. At least as much as possible, humanly possible, at your age, at your stage, try to uh, try to help others. So one more guru, we still have some time. One more guru. Clouds. What can we learn from clouds, children? Clouds are very light. They float in the sky. And clouds don't stick to one place only. They're detached. Just imagine. So where do you stay? Um, Let me ask somebody. Gaurangi, where do you stay? What's the place of your residence? Which country? Which city?
USA, Prabhuji.
You stay in USA. Which city?
Maryland, Baltimore.
Okay, you are in Maryland. Fine. See, if you see a cloud in your city in Maryland, will the cloud stay there only? Will the cloud not
No,
move? Oh, like Maryland, because Gaurangi is here. I will shower rain here only. I'll protect only this Gaurangi from sunshine. So will the cloud stay there only? Cloud keeps
no,
moving, right?
Prabhuji.
Ah, so cloud may like one city, but clouds don't stay at one place. Clouds keep on moving and moving and moving. Similarly, we should also not stay at one place. Yeah, you can stay at one place, but you should not be attached to that place or product or people or whatever. Just move on. Let go. So clouds float freely and they may even change shape, change places. They teach us to let go. Say sometimes we become angry, we become sad, we become fearful. Still, learning a lesson from the cloud, we should learn to be light-hearted, stay light-hearted, be flexible, and move on. Let go of anger, let go of sadness, let go of fear. Stay light-hearted, be flexible. Move on and stay light. Don't stick to one place. Sometimes when somebody says something to us, we become so disappointed, we become hurt, and that becomes very heavy on our hearts, and we will become dysfunctional. So let go of anger, let go of sadness, let go of fear, let go of bitter feelings, let go of all the negative thoughts in our mind. Just be light like a cloud, be flexible like a cloud, move on in life. Don't just stick to one thing only. Got it, children? Say, for example, you got some less marks in your exams. You definitely feel bad, you may feel disappointed. But from that disappointment and that feeling of sadness should make you more determined to study well for the next exam and not become a devotee of depression. Right? You know, some people become a devotee of depression. We are supposed to be devotees of Krishna, not devotees of depression. Just because there is one setback, one failure, we become so depressed. Learn from the cloud to move on in life. Okay, let go of all this sadness and bitter feelings. Fine, let's move on to the next lesson, next guru. Ants. Have you seen ants? They are so tiny, so small. So a part of nature is ants also. All these ants work so hard. They collect some small grains together. They store the grains in their ant hills, their small residence that they have created, and they are very united. They stay united and they work hard together. They don't quarrel with each other. There's a lot of cooperation amongst themselves. So with teamwork, with unity, with cooperation, we can achieve many, many things. Although we are very small, ants are very small. One ant cannot make an ant hill. One ant cannot um, collect all the food it needs. But there are hundreds and thousands and millions of ants that come together and they work hard together to produce something. Although one ant is small, as a group, they're very big. So ants are small, but they work hard and they never give up also. They work together as a team. So we can learn to be hardworking and cooperative like a team. This lesson the ants are teaching us. You may be small, but you can be strong if you are united. Individually, we are small, but when we come together, we are strong. As devotees of Krishna, we should be united. We should not quarrel unnecessarily. Even though there are some differences of opinion, even though there are some disagreements, we should stay united. We should not hate each other. We should always try to work together. Okay, got it, children? Lesson from ants. So, one more important lesson is not from ants, but in general, in our 24 Guru session is Guru Purnima lesson is try to share what you have learned with others. Try to be selfless in sharing what you have learned with others. All these lessons that we are discussing last almost 45 minutes, that they are meant to be shared with others. Don't keep it to yourself only. So try to tell your school friends, classmates, everybody. Next, uh, butterflies. So, what can butterflies teach us? Instead of me speaking, can any one of you say? Children, what lesson can you learn from a butterfly? Ria? What can butterfly teach us?
We should accept change positively
Oh, accept change
after
positively.
study. Yeah.
Correct. Can you give me a little more insight into it? How does a butterfly accept change positively? Yeah, you have seen the slide, I know, but anything more? Uh, Anyone else would like to share a lesson? Santosh, Bangalore. Yes, Santosh ji, unmute.
We should never stop. We should be going forward for all the things.
That is river. That's a lesson taught by the river. I'm speaking about butterfly. Okay, let's ask Vishakha and Vrinda, one of you.
Prabhuji, when the butterfly is gone, it's not as beautiful like as a butterfly. It's like a caterpillar.
Correct.
But when
Correct.
it grows up, it becomes beautiful, and there's a big change in it, and it becomes a beautiful butterfly.
Correct. A butterfly begins like a caterpillar and then transforms. The body of a caterpillar gets transformed into a very beautiful, colorful butterfly. So, butterfly is teaching us that change and growth are natural. And this change and growth will only make us better and more beautiful if we accept that change. If the caterpillar becomes lazy and or disinclined to change or transformation, then it cannot become beautiful like a butterfly. Similarly, in life also, there are so many situations where we have to adopt change. We cannot be stagnant. We need to accept some change, some transformation that will make us more beautiful and more mature. Hmm? So be beautiful like a butterfly by accepting change. Don't shy away from change. Some butterflies are blue, some are red, some are pink, some are yellow, some are green. So multiple colors. But initially, the butterfly was like a ugly caterpillar, not so beautiful. But the butterfly's inclination to accept change made it so beautiful. So let's go to the next lesson. Earth. So Earth. Mother Earth teaches us how to be calm and tolerant. Mother Earth teaches us so many lessons. In fact, many other elements that we have discussed before, the trees, the mountains, all these are part of Earth only. But Earth is an entire globe. We are trying to learn another lesson. Earth teaches us to be tolerant and calm. Very tolerant, very peaceful, very calm. Doesn't protest. Mother Earth holds everything, all the trees and rivers and hills and mountains and peoples and animals, animals including very, very heavy elephants or very light squirrels. Mother Earth is able to provide support to everybody. She never complains. Only because of her grace, we are getting fragrant flowers. Only because of her grace, we are getting grains and fruits and roots to eat. But she is serving the entire humanity, in fact, all species, with patience, with forgiveness. Even if you jump on Mother Earth, Mother doesn't say, "Why are you jumping on me?" Mother Earth forgives us. So we should not unnecessarily jump, but we can jump in Kirtan. Right? So we should utilize the resources of Mother Earth, Mother Nature, and also cultivate patience and forgiveness like her. Be humble, be peaceful, be kind, be affectionate, be calm, be tolerant. This is what Mother Earth is teaching us. So many lessons. Children, can you please share one more lesson? Dhatri. Dhatri means earth. You have any lesson? Extra lesson from Mother Earth? Apart from tolerance and patience that we discussed?
So, so we Mother Earth gives us many things, sir, but still we destroy her. But she never feels like I should not give support to this person who's destroying me. She never gets angry on us, sir. But
Correct.
still she benefits us.
Yes, very good. Excellent lesson. Many people exploit Mother Earth. They dig Mother Earth for her natural resources like petrol or diesel or whatever. But still, Mother Earth patiently provides whatever we need. Someone wants to answer. Agnihotri?
Sir, even though they say that the earth, we are the gods and earth's children, but we are our own brothers and sisters, like polluting the city and like cutting off the trees and plants. So Mother Earth give us like some uh, slaps like the tsunamis or volcano eruption.
Very good. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Sir,
Yes. In the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Naham prakashah sarvasya yoga maya samavritah. Krishna says, I reserve the right not to reveal myself to someone who challenges me. Say if somebody is atheistic, somebody says, God doesn't exist. What can God do to me? So like that, they are in a very challenging spirit. They challenge the Lord. But the Lord is not obliged to come in front of them and prove, hey, I exist. That day you said I don't exist, but I exist. You know that? The Lord does not go on and then beg for likes and shares and comments. Even if some people don't acknowledge his existence, even if some people become atheistic, the Lord is not obliged to come and reveal himself. You know why I have said this in this context? The context is we are trying to learn a lesson from earth. But I spoke about the Lord, about Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita. The reason is just as Krishna reserves the right not to reveal himself to an atheist who challenges his existence, similarly, Mother Earth also reserves her right not to give us natural resources if we are exploited. If we exploit her resources, if we don't deal with Mother Earth respectfully, then Mother Earth reserves the right not to reveal herself, not to give her natural resources. You got it, children? Therefore, you should act in ways that replenish Mother Earth's resources and not unnecessarily exploit her. Got it? Someone wants to say something. Shia, she sent a message. You can raise your hand once again. There are so many kids here, 150. I can't search for you. You can raise your hand. Yeah, Sia.
Yes, sir. I wanted to say that mother, we ruin all the resources of Mother Earth, but still she doesn't like. She's trying to give us warnings by giving earthquakes, uh, tsunamis, and uh, many like tornadoes. But still, we don't get that. Still, she doesn't like forces us that why are you not or like removing the existence of humans. Instead, she's like taking care of us like her own child.
Very good. So, what lesson can we learn from Mother Earth? Yes, this is lesson.
That we
What behavior or what quality of Mother Earth should we adopt in our own lives?
that we should not we should like we should say the same nice and patient with everyone even after what they do with us. If we show calmness, they will try to be better with us.
Okay, good. That's a good lesson, Shreya. Thank you very much. But I have another question. Mother Earth is tolerating, she's very calm, she's very patient, she sacrifices so much of her comfort for us. But if people misbehave with us, they torture us, they trouble us unnecessarily, in the name of tolerating, should we just keep quiet? Let me be like Earth. They're slapping us. Oh, I have to be like Earth. I should not slap back. They're troubling us, they're exploiting us, they're bullying us. Sometimes in school, some kids bully other kids, right? You know that? Right? Yeah,
Yes.
I didn't experience that in school, but when I went to college, there was something called ragging in our BTech college. Oh my God. The senior BTech students, they catch freshers and they make these freshers do whatnot. My God. Of course, I escaped ragging. One day, one senior came to me and said, come to our room. I said, no, I have to go home. You should come to our room. I said, no, no, no. My bus is coming. I have to get into the bus. He said, you just joined college. You are a fresher. I'm a second year. Here, you should do whatever the seniors say. You cannot do anything that you say. I said, that's okay. I cannot come. But he just left. He tried to persuade me, but he left. But see, sometimes people rag us, they drag us, they bully us, they criticize us, they discourage us, they demotivate us. Should we just keep quiet like Mother Earth? Should we not respond back? What lesson can you learn
Sir,
from
we
Earth?
should.
We should respond. Really?
Sir, in some
Okay.
cases, this is, sir, every time we can't take the pain. We should
Ah.
complain someone elder or someone who is
Yes.
more wise.
Yes, correct. Thank you. You got the right lessons here. When you said we should be tolerant and patient like Earth, I was little concerned. When somebody troubles you, you should not be tolerant and patient like Earth. You should respond back. You should give them a tornado or tsunami or earthquake or something like that. Right? So I'll continue. I'll explain it little more, but I think Dhanya wants to say something. Dhanya, where are you? She disappeared. Anyone else? Please ask me also. Yes, Srivallabh, raise your hand, then I will ask you. I'll ask those people who raise their hands. Yeah, Dhanya.
Prabhuji, just like the lesson, we should definitely tolerate, but we shouldn't let others push us around.
Correct. Shyama?
Correct, Prabhuji.
Hmm.
Yes, we should tolerate like Earth and we should have patience. That's very important. But when people have bullied us or done something to us that mentally hurts us, then we don't have to necessarily respond with violence or cruelty, but you respond as in communicate nicely, as in, I'm not okay with this. Or you can set boundaries, or like somebody else said, you can talk to an elder or someone that can help. And also, it's not about you or it's not about them. You should see yourself as a child of Krishna and you should have some self-respect for that.
Correct. The real self-respect that one can give to oneself is by identifying oneself as servant of Krishna, as a child of Krishna, as our little Shyama so eloquently said now. This is real self-respect. Many people think that self-respect means I am a student of so and so prestigious educational institution, or I'm the boss of a company, or I'm the manager of some big wing in big department in our institution. So yes, these are all different identities and designations and roles and responsibilities that we have. Yeah, we can take some pride in them positively, but the real self-respect one can give to oneself is by identifying oneself as a child of Krishna. When a child of Krishna is insulted by a demoniac person, how can you tolerate? Don't tolerate. I often give 3 tips. If the inconvenience is caused by others is very small, then tolerate. Don't retaliate, right? If it is small inconvenience, you don't have to respond back, just tolerate. But if they are crossing their boundaries, crossing their limits, then communicate. Go and tell them, hey, please don't do this to me. Tolerate. If it doesn't work, communicate. If communication also doesn't work, then escalate. Escalate the matter to some teacher or a parent or some elder who can make a difference in the situation. 3 tips. Tolerate, communicate, escalate. If escalation also doesn't work, then what will you do? Terminate. Stay away from them. Stay far away from them. Maintain respectful distance from them. Okay? But you don't have to you don't have to trouble yourself, or you don't have to allow others to trouble you so much. Okay? Next. But as much as possible, you should tolerate. As much as others' activities are within reasonable limits, then you can try to be calm and patient and tolerant. So one more, spider. Spider is also part of nature. So spider is teaching us an important lesson, that build with patience and focus. Have you seen a spider making a spider web? Spider does everything alone. Spider just generates these threads, small threads from its own body, and makes a very beautiful, good looking, and very intricate spider web. So spider shows creativity. In fact, sometimes in the scriptures, Lord Vishnu, who creates the entire universe, is compared with a spider. Do you know that? Lord Vishnu is compared with a spider. Oh Lord, you create this entire universe like a spider creates a web. Of course, Lord Vishnu is greater than a spider, million times greater than a spider, but in terms of creating, he's compared to a spider. So we also have to be creative like a spider. Don't be stagnant. Use some creativity. You have to depend on others, definitely, depend on others' guidance, but that does not mean you become very dull and dumb. You should also use your own creativity. You have to be, you have to cultivate that focus and determination, and you have to do some hard work and try to be self-reliant. So just like spider doesn't depend on anyone to make a spider web, it's little self-sufficient in that sense. Similarly, at least in some aspects of our life, we have to be self-sufficient. We can't always dependent on others. Yes, take some guidance from others, no problem, but also independently be thoughtful. Get it, children? So you have to have that focus and be independently thoughtful like a spider. Any other lesson that we can learn from spider? Actually, each of these teachers give us so many lessons, not just one lesson. I'm just highlighting one or two, but each of these gurus give us so many wonderful lessons, uh, with, and we can lead a life of great satisfaction if we learn all these lessons. A spider spins its web very carefully, thread by thread. It teaches us patience, focus, persistence to, to build big things, even from scratch, right from beginning. It's not that spider web is created partially, say 50% by another spider, and then it continues, continue the same pattern. Sometimes parents tell us, okay, I have made this building this much, or I have completed this work this much, you continue, just follow my example and continue. So that is also required, but sometimes you have to do everything from scratch. But if you have patience and focus, you can create so much. Okay, children, it's 10:41. I'm sorry, in India it must be 9, 10, right? So I think should we conclude? We went a little beyond an hour. Last few minutes, I will leave for any questions you have. There are many more gurus. Maybe we can have another session to continue uh, remaining gurus from the nature. If any questions or comments, you can speak now. But before that, can you share your favorite takeaway? Share some lesson. We'll have a quick revision. Anyone? You want to share? Yeah, Dhatri. What's your favorite takeaway?
Sir means not takeaway, sir. It's like I heard a story. You said right, it's of a spider. I want to
Mm-hmm.
share it.
Sure.
Once there was a king who lost in a war, and he felt very sad and nowhere to go. He went into a cave and he sat there. He saw a spider building its web. So he said to the spider that, "Hello, spider, I lost everything in a war and I came here and I sat with you." On that time, the spider was building its web. First it fell down, but again it got up and continued to make its web. Like that it happened to like more than 10 times, but the spider didn't give up at all, and it made its web, finished its web. And the king thought that by seeing this he got inspiration from the spider, and he went again to a war and he won in the war.
Oh, wow. Amazing. Thank you so much for that story. Uh, any questions or comments from other children? You can raise your hands. Yes, Shyama?
So you were saying how tree selflessly gives and how we should also selflessly give to others. But there are always some people who take advantage of people who selflessly give. So how can you selflessly give, but also make sure that you don't, like, people don't take advantage of you?
Shyama, you only answered your question. Whatever you spoke about Earth just 10 minutes back, all that is applicable to your question also now. So we should selflessly serve others, but if somebody is taking undue advantage of us, are exploiting us, or taking benefit of our soft nature, humble nature, cooperative nature, and they are not reciprocating with us, of course, we should not expect anything from them. But if they are trying to harm us, we should protect ourselves. You are selfless only if you don't expect something from others. You selflessly help. Oh, that's wonderful. Uh, but and if they don't respond back, if they don't help you back, then also it's okay, no problem. But if they're exploiting you, if they're taking undue advantage of you, then you should protect yourself. Make sense? You are able to say something more.
Question about the clouds and how they move on. And I thought of connecting that to forgiveness. But when I make a mistake, I personally keep apologizing. I keep saying sorry. And to the point where people feel that I'm using it as an escape route. And some people say that, oh, sorry doesn't heal the pain of whatever mistake you've done. So, how does that work? I don't understand that.
Sometimes, yes, if the pain is too much, sorry may not heal. But if we happen to cause some pain to others, it's recommended that we go and apologize. It may not heal their pain exactly. It may not undo the inconvenience that we have caused them. But in begging forgiveness, in saying sorry, we are trying to uh, declare that yes, your relationship is important with me, important for me. I value your relationship. I value your friendship. Yes, I have done a mistake. I didn't mean it, but somehow, uh, because of me, you had to experience some inconvenience. I didn't mean to cause this trouble to you, but because it happened, I'm acknowledging that I have caused some inconvenience. Please forgive me. You can say that. But if they're not immediately ready to forgive you, they are not yet ready to just forget and move on. You wait. You wait. Give them some time. Just because you said sorry, that does not mean immediately the next moment they should say, yes, I forgive you. Yes, you are my dear friend now again. Let's begin our friendship the way it used to be before. Give them some time to recover. Depending on the extent of pain that they underwent, they will take that much time to recover from that pain. Although you may say sorry with a good heart, you may apologize very sincerely, still they may take some time. Wait for a while. Patient, be patient, and meanwhile you try to serve them. Try to say things and do things either openly or secretly uh, to assist them. You know, these words that I'm speaking, they are from Madhurya Kadambani, were written by Vishnu Chakravarti Thakur. When another Vaishnava is offended because of us, we should say sorry. Generally, devotees are forgiving. They don't take us very they don't take our offenses very seriously. But still, if that devotee is little hurt, then he's not forgiving you immediately. Then you should wait patiently, chant sincerely, and try to render some service to them, either secretly or openly, and eventually try to pacify them so that they become normal. But give them some time. Understand they are also human beings. Give them some time to accept your apologies also. But a mature person, he immediately accepts apology. Actually speaking, in a Vaishnava's dictionary, the word forgiveness doesn't exist. Does it surprise you? In the dictionary of a devotee, the word forgiveness doesn't exist. Means a devotee never takes offense only. Where is the question of forgiving? He never takes anybody's mistake seriously, therefore there is no question of forgiveness only. But for all practical purposes, we say that yes, devotees are forgiving. Right? But if a devotee is not that mature, although you say sorry, still they are not forgiving, just wait for a while, no problem. Thank you. Any other question? Yes, Prabhu Parikshit Maharaj. Parikshit Pankaj Singh. Yes, unmute yourself and speak, Parikshit. Okay, Vihan, you can speak meanwhile.
Prabhuji, my favorite lesson is that we should stand still like a mountain, and a mountain does not have any umbrella or shelter.
Correct.
And it controls the rain comes and it doesn't complain.
It doesn't complain. Correct. Thank you. Next, Dhanya.
Prabhuji, when is the next class?
Oh, when is the next class? Today is Guru Purnima. We had a special class. There's no plan when is the next class. I'll check with our coordinators and update. I'll ask our devotees to plan something in near future. Thank you. Yes, Vrinda.
I had a question, and also when you asked that how to not be selfish, and no, like when you asked when like how when you asked that
Okay, Vrinda, you can write your question meanwhile. Meanwhile, I'll take Veda's question. Is it fine, Vrinda?
yes, yes.
Or when I come to UK, you can ask your question. Yes, Veda.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. I really like the point that you said that clouds, we should not be attached to anything, any object, or anything in this world. But the cloud lesson is be light and let go of everything.
Correct. Thank you. Yes, Anmol.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, my favorite takeaway was sun, be consistent and enthusiastic, moon, shine even in the darkness, and the butterfly.
Very good. Parikshit.
Prabhuji, my takeaway was Hare Krishna Prabhuji. My takeaway was that means we should tolerate. But I have one question also: when to react and when to tolerate.
We discussed it, na? When to react, when to tolerate. If the inconvenience or trouble caused by others is very small, insignificant, you should tolerate. If your brother or if your sister comes and takes away your pen, it's okay, tolerate. But if he's smiling, he's glancing and then smiling. But if the trouble caused by others is like going beyond certain boundaries, it's going beyond your tolerable limits, then you should communicate. Hey, don't do this.
Like Prabhuji?
Small you can like means, for example, if they are not allowing you to eat next 3 meals, okay, you are taking prasad and you are taking away your plate every time. It's like, too much. Go and tell your mother, hey, these people are troubling me. Right? But if they take one idli from your plate, it's okay. Getting right? So I'm just giving a vague example. But point is, if the inconvenience is small, you should tolerate. If it is beyond certain limits, you should communicate. If it is way beyond, you should go and escalate the matter. If it is even crossing limits, then terminate. Just stay away from them. Don't allow yourself to be troubled by others. So, what exactly is the point where you make a decision to communicate or to escalate? It depends on your tolerating capacity and depends on their offense, the extent of their offense. Next, Pradyumna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Like you explained that in butterfly, the butterfly changes colors, but how can we use changes colors into our life, Prabhuji?
Oh, you take so many opportunities that come in your life. That's like changing colors, not changing, basically that upgrading yourself. A butterfly, initially it was a caterpillar and it upgrades itself to very colorful butterfly, flying butterfly. Similarly,
Yes,
you
Prabhuji.
also accept an opportunity, accept a change,
Yes,
accept a
Prabhuji.
transformation in life, and that's how you upgrade. yourself.
Yes, sir, Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Hari. Vaishnavi Patil.
Guruji, how should we try to manage our academics along with bhakti procedure?
How to manage your academics along with bhakti? Okay, I think I'll take this question. This is the last question probably. I will give an elaborate answer. I'm opening the slide and I'm going to type here so that the answer is not only heard but also seen. Sorry. So I'm going to reveal a special formula called tap management, which I often give to young devotees like you. So tap management, TAP. Fine. Generally, people talk about time management, but I'm speaking about tap management. T for time management means whatever time you have, try to allocate the time very effectively to all the tasks that you have. So you have to do 10 things in a day. First task 1 hour, next task 2 hours, next task 20 minutes, next task 40 minutes. Like that you allocate your time to the available tasks. Take out some time every day in the morning. Identify your to-do list that you need to do that day and then allocate time. That is time management. But just allocating time to the tasks that you have is not sufficient. You know why? Although you have allocated 1 hour to study physics or chemistry, if you are not attentive during that time, you will not utilize that time properly. So we need to have attention management also. So time management is allocating time to the available tasks that you have. But attention management means you be very focused and attentive and concentrate on the activity in the time slot. So you have given 1 hour to study physics. You studied for 5 minutes and an Instagram notification comes. You check 2-3 reels. Then 10 minutes are gone. Then again you study the next paragraph. Then a Facebook notification comes. You see some messages, 5 minutes gone. Then again you continue to study. Then some WhatsApp message. Now, although you have allocated 1 hour, you are sitting in front of the book for 1 hour, but you are not actually spending 1 hour. Half an hour is going in social media only or some other disturbances. And even if you keep your social media phone aside, still, if your mind is wandering all over the place, if your mind is not concentrating, you are not attentive in doing what you are doing, then that 1 hour becomes half an hour or 20 minutes or 10 minutes or zero also. So, apart from time management, you should also do some attention management. Be attentive. You should concentrate. You should focus. The next comes priority management. Yes, you have allocated time to your activities. You are very attentive in doing whatever you are doing. But if you are not prioritizing which activity should I give more time to, you have allocated time, but that activity may not be worthy. It may not be a worthy activity that requires your time. So, apart from listing the tasks, you should also see which are the important tasks that I need to perform, which task I should neglect. So, prioritization. So, in that priority list, your bhakti also should come. Your spiritual practices also should come. Say, if you don't chant one day, it seems it doesn't make any difference to your life, but it makes a lot of difference. Means you need to feed the body. If you skip a meal, not a big deal. You can remain hungry, and then your health may not get spoiled. But if you keep skipping meals on a daily basis or irregularly are eating, eventually it will have an effect on the body. Similarly, if you skip some spiritual practices, eventually that will have an effect on the body. Just as you feed the body with food, you need to feed the soul with some spiritual practices like chanting, hearing about the Lord, taking darshan of the Lord. So you need to prioritize. That should also be a part of your priority list. So time management, attention management, priority management. Together it is tap management. So this tap management will help you balance your spiritual life and academic life nicely. Okay, Vaishnavi? All the best for your studies and spiritual life both. Gaurangi?
Prabhuji, I am listening so much of philosophy, but how to follow it?
Oh my God. Why are you listening so much of philosophy at such an age? You're 8 years old, right? Listen some stories of Krishna. Too much philosophy you cannot follow at this age. So you can listen some stories also. And by the way, you can learn philosophy, but every philosophical concept you may not be able to apply immediately at your age. You need to have some maturity and some experience also to be able to apply or implement a philosophical concept that you have learned. So at this moment, you can chant. The greatest application of Krishna conscious philosophy is to adopt and be consistent in our practices of chanting, hearing. You are chanting, Gaurangi, how many rounds you are chanting?
I am chanting 2 rounds.
2 rounds, fine. Maybe a better way of applying philosophy is to make it 4 rounds. Okay? The first application. We can apply all other philosophical concepts later, but first apply this principle of chanting 4 rounds every day. Then when you're a little more grown up, you can chant 6 rounds. Then you can go to 8. Increase your chanting at this moment. Essence of all philosophy is to chant the holy names of the Lord. Okay, Gaurangi? Hari Hari. Renu?
Hey Krishna Prabhuji. I really like the point of the butterflies that you said. That just like the butterfly was a caterpillar and then it turned into a beautiful butterfly, we are like that caterpillar that has so many anarthas, and then because of the devotee association, then slowly all our anarthas go away.
Jai.
And then we
Amazing.
become a beautiful butterfly.
Thank you, thank you. Let my anarthas also go away in the association of all these little
And
Vaishnavas.
then, Prabhuji, after the Rasa Chintamani long weekend thing, I like the tap management thing you said, and I am applying it in my japa.
Wow, amazing. Thank you, thank you. Please bless me also and offer a prayer during your japa. You are there in Rasa Chintamani, Renu?
Yeah, but
Your name is
we
Renu only?
dance for the Kaliya.
Okay. Okay, thank you, thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hey,
Yes, Amarendra Prabhu very beautifully described Kaliya pastime. You liked it? Hari Hari. Anyone else? Vrinda, did you frame your question by now?
Yes.
Okay.
So when you asked that example of persons who is selfless, I guess wanted to give my answer. So the first one, the first one is Subhash Chandra Bose. He was a freedom fighter. So he fighted for the freedom of India. So he was selfless.
Okay, okay. Thank you
And
so much.
also Narendra Modi.
Hare Krishna. Okay, anyone else from the scriptures? Vrinda? Huh?
I had a question.
Question, yeah, please ask.
So you were saying that the spider is one of our gurus, but like how can it be our guru? Because sometimes it even makes webs in houses. So how is it guru?
Okay, very good. Very good question. Very creative question. I didn't expect that you will take this lesson from the spider. In the spider lesson section we were discussing, right? We have to be creative. Now we are very creative in framing questions like this. I have an answer also. Before I answer, anyone would like to answer, Vrinda? How can we take this? How can spider be called as a guru? It makes some web in our corner of in our rooms also, in our homes also. Anyone would like to answer before I answer? Yes, Brajmohan Prabhu.
So thank you, Prabhu, for giving me this opportunity. So if we see any spiders in our house, it can motivate us to clean, and we cannot wish. So we'll be more of like at least health conscious, and we could clean that
Jai Ho. Vrinda's question is question of the day. Brajmohan's answer of the day. Okay. Okay, let me give my answer. Thank you for that. So Brajmohan says it motivates us to clean. So basically, Vrinda, when spider makes a web, we should take only that lesson of creativity and being little self-reliant from the spider's activity, not spreading uncleanliness, right? So every element of nature that we have discussed today has some positive side also, has some negative side also. If you see a rose, you can see the fragrance and the beauty of the rose also and accept a positive lesson, and you can also see a thorn. Why did you not ask me? Prabhu, you said flowers spread joy, but when I touch a rose, my hand will bleed because of the thorn. So ignore the negative part. Uh, any any natural phenomena has some positive side of it and a negative side of it also. We are accepting all these natural elements as gurus to accept positive lessons. And there may be some negativity, just ignore it. Okay. Got it, Vrinda? Thank you. She's reassuring like this. I'm blessed now. One last question. Anyone who didn't speak yet? Krishna Priya, 7th grade. Yes, Krishna Priya. We are seeing some Brahman effulgence from your login. Please unmute yourself and speak.
So, why why the spider does make home like?
Why do we make home? To live in. We're not to live, right?
But
So the spider has it.
it makes uncleanness in home.
That's your job. As Bhakta Brajmohan said, your job is to clean it, but its job is to maintain itself. The spider can make a web for its survival. A rat may make a hole in a corner for its survival. So they let them do their job. You do your job. Okay. For the
Okay,
spider
sir.
to exist, it has to do something. For you to exist, you have to do something else. Okay. And sometimes there's a conflict also. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna, children. I still see a lot of questions, but I won't be able to take so many. I don't want to delay you also late in the night in India. So we'll meet another time. What is that time? Maybe we'll update in the group. Thank you very much. Jai Shrimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna.
Hare
I'll
Krishna
miss you till
Prabhu.
then. Hmm.
Hi everyone.